I realized that if you start your own business, then you put your destiny in the hands of your customers anyways. So
that's the same thing.
I realized that it was nothing easy in this life, and I decided to follow what was in my heart from my young age. And it actually helped me to get me back on track and stay focused. And I've had so many chances to have like different careers, opportunity, making a lots of money. Like when I was doing the voiceovers for TNA, I've had a lot of other offers from TV stations to do different shows, different other shows, from the world of sports and the entertaining side of business. You know, other like doing like series and shows and showing up in movies and things like that, professional bodyguarding and things like that. But I turned down like almost $100,000 a year as a salary to go back in England, work full-time 7 days a week, traveling in a van, cramped up, 8 guys with merchandising in the back, 7 hours to go, 7 hours to get back, every day, 7 days a week, to achieve this goal. And I was making $120 a night, all that. Which is, to my dad, that didn't make sense, You're on TV, you're having a spot there, you have the people wanting to give you more stuff, and you're quitting. I said, yeah, well, I want to be in the ring. I don't want to describe. I don't feel like I'm ready for it yet. And he said, well, how much time is it going to take? I said, well, it's going to take the time that it's going to take, I'm just going to put all the efforts at the same place. I'm not gonna diverge energy, it's all to be focused like a laser, and it's gonna go there, and I'm gonna have success no matter what. And that's what I told him. And I said, and people are asking me today, why don't you go back to RDS, because we miss you there. I told them, to make sure I was not going back, because I burned my bridge behind me, so I gotta go forward, and I think this is the only way to go.
Like true warriors.
I'm a warrior of life. Hey, this is PCO, Pierre Ouellet, PCOstyle.com, my official website. And you're watching the Sphinx right now. Je suis PCO, Pierre Ouellet. Et vous regardez en direct d'Égypte, le Sphinx. Direct là, maintenant. Vous voyez le Sphinx en direct d'Égypte, maintenant en arrière-plan.
You have something within your heart to share with your fans. Will you please be kind enough to talk to your fans about your web show and your new image? And we can say nothing but way to go, PCO, and tell them.
Yeah, well, actually it's called In Overtime. I'm doing it about every week or every other week, depending on my traveling, because when I went to Egypt and I went to other shows that I have to travel to, it takes a lot of times to do a show like this one, getting the pictures, the camera, the brainstorming and everything. So it takes a lot to put that one capsule, that one show into a 10-minute show a week. It takes so much work, it's crazy. There's that one guy who's been helping me out a lot, and his name is Jason. And I think we crossed each other at a WCW show one night, or it was a WWE show, I'm not quite sure, but we went by, as I was like the star of the show, and he was like sitting front row, and I don't know why at the forum at the time you had a curtain, but we could go with the people, and we crossed each other, and today we're working together almost on a day-to-day basis, and he's been helping me like crazy, and I've been helping him out like crazy too. We're trying to mix out business so we can both profit from it, and just a funny destiny sometimes how it is, there's a fan sitting on the front row, and we don't have that much, maybe 10 years of difference of age, but he was there watching me, and then today we're working together. And it did happens with a few other guys too, but that's an unusual story too, and it just brings it to like you know, always be polite or always be kind enough with everybody that you cross along the way when you go up, you know, because sometimes you go down a little bit, and those people that were there, you know, they're the one that's gonna help you go back up. So you never know. So, you know, I think everybody has his importance in life, and that's another lesson that I learned, you know, in the wrestling world and in this life also, you know. So my show's about that, about, you know, determination, motivation, going for your dream. You know, I'm trying to. I say if I make someone go forward, and then I receive a comment, you know, someone puts some stars, some critiques, and goes PCO this and that, and go into that direction because you really touched me, and I did a good move and it was good for my life, but it keeps me, you know, to go forward again. So it's like a big, huge wheel turning, and that's why. And sometimes we go on a comedy side, sometimes we go on a more serious note, sometimes I'm shooting on somebody, you know. We touch all this different aspects of life, and also not only about wrestling, you know. Sometimes I make a cross between hockey and wrestling, or a huge star and diving, you know, and or car racing or any kind of subject. We want to discuss that and share it with the fans, with the wrestling fans. But actually, we also mixing up with different walks of life. And I think when wrestling went at its peak with Stone Cold Steve Austin, you used to walk in the street anywhere in Cornwall, Montreal, New York, Beirut, or Australia, and you would see someone with a Stone Cold shirt on. And now, in our days, we don't know who the big stars are. You know, you know, some of them, but it's not like instant.
Yeah.
Like the other day, me and Jason, we were at a restaurant, and we asked the waitress, you know, do you know who CM Punk is? And it was Chinese for her, you know. And then we asked her, do you know The Rock? And she knew The Rock, but you know, of course The Rock, you know, now with the movies and everything. But
he becomes, you know, more popular than the others.
But at his peak, you know, when he was saying, you know, what's your name? It doesn't matter what your name is. You know, everybody was doing that everywhere. You know, like it was a common thing, you know. So it reaches all walks of life. So that's what we intend to do with that show.
If we're gonna concentrate on your new image, what would you say to your fans?
I want to share with them, with the fans, my passion for my goal, for what I want to accomplish in this life, and what I was put on this life for. Because actually, I don't think I was the best as changing diapers and making bottle of milk with with my daughter. But no, I'm a good father, and I really care for her. But I think I was really put on her to be a professional wrestler.